formed, seeking prosperity and blessings. The sacred festival comes to its grand conclusion on Vijayadashami with Durga Visarjan, the immersion of the idol, symbolizing the eternal victory of good over evil. May Navratri 2025 bring peace, strength, and divine blessings to every home in Trinidad and Tobago. From the management and staff of Real TV, we want to wish you a happy Navratri.
Here's a look at the events coming to your community.
Experience the magic of music at the Music Workshop with Pandit Krish Ramkilawan, hosted by the National Council of Indian Culture in collaboration with the Sati Foundation and Krish Ramkilawan's Music Institute of Suriname. Join us on Sunday, 21st September 2025 at 9:30 a.m. at NCIC Nagar Shagonas. This 4-hour session includes voice training in 5 ragas, harmonium and dholak practice, Hindi pronunciation and songwriting in bhajan, chutney, ghazal and festival songs. Discover the importance of Indian music in Trinidad and Tobago's culture and heritage. For more info and registration, call 789-9101.
A message of hope and renewed mobility for the people of Trinidad and Tobago. The High Commission of India, Port of Spain, in proud collaboration with the world-renowned BMVSS Jaipur Foot, presents a free artificial limb fitment camp. This life-changing camp will provide high-quality, custom-fitted prosthetic limbs to those in need, completely free of charge. The camp will be held at the Diwali Nagar in Chagonas, beginning on October 2nd, 2025. Prior registration is essential. Interested persons are kindly asked to provide their details by scanning the QR code on screen or by typing the registration link directly into your browser. Don't miss this opportunity. Take the first step toward a brighter future. Register today.
Hey ladies, get ready for the Groans to Glory Ministry Women's Conference 2025 under the theme, I'm a Woman with a Worditude. Join us on Saturday, 4th October 2025 at the National Racket Center, Orange Grove Road, Tacarigua at 4 p.m. Come hear powerful testimonies of faith, resilience, and personal transformation through the power of God's Word. Don't miss it. Bring a friend and come be filled, refreshed, and empowered. Groans to Glory Ministry, where people are better and not bitter. Step into opportunity at Pathways to Prosperity, presented in conjunction with the 20th Annual National Ogun Festival. Join us on Thursday, 9th October 2025 from 3 p.m. to 9 p.m. at the Cascadia Conference Center as we focus on forging economic pathways for people of African descent. Hear from an inspiring lineup of speakers, including Winston Williams, CEO of Financial Advisory Services Limited, Sheldon Thomas, Marketing Manager at Exim Bank TT, Dr. Liseli A. Fitzpatrick, Scholar, and Raul Gibbons, Educator and Playwright. Enjoy an empowering evening of cultural performances, dinner, community building, expert speakers, networking, and a fundraiser event. Tickets are $400 in advance and $500 at the door. For more information, email onikalf@gmail.com or call 741-3584 or 376-5687.
That was Real TV Community Events. Stay tuned for more events coming near you.
Dream of what I see, love feels so sweet, reality's on me, hearts collide, and the truth unfolds in the space between our stories.
Good evening.
evening.
Good evening to one and all. Everybody on the outside, good evening.
Good
Ash.
evening,
Why I keep
Philip.
saying
Good
that?
evening. You know what he did done? Good evening and welcome to the third episode of Love versus Reality.
Yep, and it's a wonderful Tuesday evening, the day before the holiday.
It's always a great day before the holiday.
Yeah, tomorrow,
If you know, you know.
Tomorrow we're celebrating
Republic
Day,
Day.
and we just want to wish everybody out there happy Republic Day. Hope you're all safe. If you're going out tonight to Lime and have a good time, make sure and keep it safe. All right, you good?
I gotta know. Tomorrow's a holiday.
Yeah,
I mean,
wow.
As I say, it's always a good day the day before the holiday.
Absolutely. And we just want to encourage everyone before we start to check us out right now at our new time. This is the new time. We start 6, we go until 7:30, and then right after that we have TC and Heavy coming in from 7:30 to 9:30. That's the new times, the fixed times, so that's not going to be changing anytime soon. All right, so you can check us out on Digicel channel 32, Green Dot channel 66, Amplier 116, or Airlink 25.
On YouTube at Real TV TT.
Right, and on Facebook on Real TV TNT. So we have done that part.
Nice. So now you all know where to link with us, tune in, and get all the juicy stuff.
Wow, good afternoon everyone in the chat.
Oh, hi.
Oh my gosh, can I see that? I hope your eyes better than mine.
Well, I don't have one more glasses, but I'll put it on. I will definitely put it on.
Yes, but
good evening, you all.
Hi,
Thanks for tuning in.
And Shafia. Yeah, Shafia. Hi.
I think I just gonna call Shafia Walker.
Walker, Texas.
Yeah, because that might bite my tongue a little bit. I think it's Jessica. I can't, yeah. Thank you guys for tuning in so much.
On time, you're all prompt on time.
That is
You're not
true.
always there when you call, but
I'm
you're
always on time.
Oh,
all right. Get it.
Let's not scare the people off.
That's a little karaoke session. I mean, come on.
I don't particularly like karaoke.
You have to carry your own key.
So, folks, if you all remember, our last episode, we ended when it was on toxic relationships. And have we ever been in one? Have you ever been considered toxic? You know, we kind of touch on all the things that we would consider toxic contributors. But the one that we ended with, that we will pick up today, is narcissism, part and parcel of toxic relationships. So we're looking at the thing that causes relationships to become toxic, and we want to find out today, we're going to explore the possibility today, if narcissism is one of the main contributing factors, and also, to add a little caveat to that, the role social media plays in allowing people to express narcissism or be narcissistic or just all out be, what's the other word you would use? Be rude? Yeah, on social media, both male and female. My stance is yes, it definitely does, because it takes away the one-on-one interaction that usually tempers people's tone and whatnot, and it gives them a false sense of separation. So they now feel comfortable to be a way that usually they may not have been.
And you start.
Yeah. But, you know the first thing I have to do?
Yeah, but I mean, okay, go ahead.
No,
Go ahead.
No,
No, I was just going to say, if you remember that we said Philip was toxic last week, so now he just going and pinpoint more toxicity. Go ahead.
But here's the thing about
Go
it.
ahead,
Alright,
partner.
The thing about it, we both, it wasn't just Philip. You, on your own admission, said you were toxic. Right? So, since you're going
I don't recall.
Since you're going down the reminding road, they remind them of everything, right?
I don't recall, but go ahead now. Go ahead. Get into your narcissistic ways.
So, if we could recall, the characteristics of toxicity first, because we need to make sure there's a connection between the two, right?
Right.
Was the ways they could identify it is too much attachment or too much independence, manipulation, what you call merging identities, where somebody almost lives in your shadow. They only go where you go, do what you do. So all of a sudden, you all are selfishness when making demands, confusing love with emotional hunger.
Okay.
Right? So those are some of the toxic traits that usually infiltrate relationships. Now, our task today is to identify if narcissism
is a narcissist.
Well, if you want to go down that road,
okay.
I have no problem. You have me for the next hour and a half to take me down that road. I'm quite willing to walk the walk. Right? So, public, listening public, viewing public, we want you all to get involved. You can call in. The numbers displayed on the
Please
screen.
call in.
You can voice note. Right? And how is the other way to get your chance?
By all the YouTube,
Well, right,
be on
I'm just
YouTube.
asking you.
So you're telling the people,
No, it's a team effort. I don't want to say everything.
Make sure and be interactive with us, guys. Make sure and send in your voice notes. Make sure and call in, and make sure and send in your comments. Like and share the link also, and tune in.
So, the first thing we do is give a definition of narcissism, right? You want to read?
No,
Alright.
I'm watching narcissism.
A narcissist is someone with an extreme and consistent lack of empathy and concern for others, combined with an inflated sense of self-importance, a need for excessive affirmation, and a sense of entitlement. While mild narcissist traits can appear in anyone, a true narcissist displays these behaviors in a pervasive pattern across their lives, significantly harming relationships and often qualifying for the diagnosis of narcissist personal disorder. So basically what they're saying is everybody has the ability to display narcissistic traits, right? But if you are constantly and most likely kind of unaware that you're doing it,
Right.
across the span of the life, where people could, you would most likely be diagnosed
As a narcissist.
A narcissist.
Okay.
Right? So that is our.
What about self-diagnosing?
Well, you know, we live.
You diagnose yourself if you diagnose yourself and believe that you're a narcissist, whereas a doctor diagnosing you?
Well, I think two things.
Is it like you would accept that you're a narcissist?
Well, you know, you're jumping the question.
Oh, sorry. I was just trying to get to the hyper things, guys. Go ahead. Go ahead now. Go ahead.
No, I think that in Trinidad, we have a culture of self-diagnosis. It's a practice almost.
True.
And we don't only do it with disorders, we do it with ailments, and we also very quick to not just diagnose but recommend treatment now.
Okay.
Right? So
Okay.
unless you have PhD at the end of your name or something, I tend not to.
Diagnose yourself.
No, but you can definitely, if you have the symptoms of a flu, you sneeze and you already know.
But that's what I'm saying. So I mean,
but because surprisingly, there are other disorders that are very similar.
that you could
Yes.
think.
So and I could give you some, just quickly. All right. So there's schizo personality disorder. There is schizotypal.
Right.
There is antisocial personality disorder. There is borderline. You understand?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
and all these things
Could fall under.
And they will share. Some of them will share similar traits.
Fair enough.
But to be a narcissist, you must possess a group of traits that you display over a long period of time.
All right.
Right? So, that being said, you want to go straight to the questions?
Straight to the question. Shoot.
What?
Remember, we time get cut
All right,
off,
right.
so we not all let's talking.
All right, okay.
Right? So shoot.
All right,
go.
okay, all right. Okay.
Am I hear this question?
So, my first question today, folks, would be third person, are you able as a person to recognize narcissism in people before you get close to them? So can you recognize narcissistic traits in someone after mild interaction? Like say you was with somebody at an event and you line and somebody interacted with you and before you're night done, say you spend a couple hours together, but before you're night done, like that person a narcissist. But
Go ahead.
now, remember the other thing is, in the definition, they say you must observe these traits over a period of time before you can diagnose somebody.
Okay.
Right? So again, we're dealing with a lot of assumptions, which a lot of men fall victim to, I think, especially if you're confident and you're sure about yourself and you're not. I see the chat.
Yeah, the chat going, and I liking that. But go ahead, ask your question, get your question out. So
Right.
we're going to I don't know what the chat's saying yet, but we're coming.
Right, so the question again is, do you think you are able to recognize a narcissistic person or narcissism in someone after a brief interaction with them?
After a brief interaction, I think yeah. And I'll say yes because don't shake your head. Because you see that? There's brief interaction here. I could call you out. So, what I am thinking, based on the brief interaction that you all have, of course, a situation must arise in order for you to be able to say, okay, well, yeah, he looked like he given a little narcissistic ways. Or she looked like she there must be a situation that happened within the brief time for you to point out, even though it may be in defense or whatnot, it must happen where you could see it.
All right, so my take on the matter is, as the description said, everybody has narcissistic tendencies. Right? You may meet somebody in an environment where they may be playing a role at night, it may be an event and in a particular mindset. They may be in a,
All right, let me ask you this, right? Based on men, right? Men does walk around with an ego. On the chest, like the chest.
And the woman looks just put their ego in the handbag.
Hey, who asked the question? Him or you?
Right,
All right, cool, nice. So men does walk around with the ego up there, right? Is it that they're always in character? If they're always in character and a situation arises within the brief time, would the female be able to pinpoint yes or no that this person may or may not have?
Well, I think you have to know. No.
You don't think so?
No, because I think it's all about persona. And I think...
So if this person just lash out crazy anger, depending on whatever it is.
All right, okay. But in that case, no, I wasn't necessarily speaking aggressively. My thing is, I still trying to identify with the terminology narcissist. Right? So that's why I did it.
Right.
I mean, like...
But then, if you want to take and you're going to do it men versus women, it's going to be men being dominant, controlling, and all those different things, not so?
But you see, that is not the only trait sometimes.
No, it's not the only trait because some of them could come very nice and very charming and very manipulative.
Right, so that is the way I want to get at. So there is nobody on the planet, and I'm glad I have a table to tap, that can be more manipulative than a good-looking woman. Right? And wait. And nobody has the ability to wear the necessary persona in the right environment to send the right signals than a woman. You will have a down pack. Wait, I ain't done yet. I have one more thing to add. And as much as men would like to believe that we run the game, you all have changed the rules, and we haven't gotten the rule sheet yet.
What that had to do with the man being manipulated?
Because the thing about it is that
whether the man being manipulated or the woman being manipulated,
women have taken manipulation to a different level.
Women just outright, the whole thing, like they became better at it as we always do with, you know, everything that we take over from men, because clearly they always ratchet everything. But
I don't agree with nothing, you know.
of course you mustn't agree. You know why?
No, because it don't make sense.
But
Yeah, what makes sense? Men and women are manipulative. Men try, but the things men need, the tools men need in order to pull off the successful manipulation,
right.
We don't have all the tools. Women don't need all the tools.
Yeah, but this is a narcissistic
right.
person we're talking about
Right.
here.
So,
you know.
so
So
we have a
first
male
to begin, wait, no, let me just say, right? The men does come and the men does love bomb you and do all sorts of things, which is also a form of manipulation, if you do not know, right? So they come in and they bring in all of that to you, all, right? And that's just them. That's just the average man. This is not a narcissistic man we're talking about here. So imagine a narcissistic man coming on a whole different level. How the average woman going to compete with that? The woman who just looking back for a cute little date, a little cutesy demure date.
It have themselves? So no, if you could show me a crib, I'll be very happy. But all right. So this is the first.
Go ahead.
This is the first question, right? And it have more questions. But
Yeah, you go
no,
ahead
no,
now.
no,
You
no,
go
no.
ahead. You go
Yeah,
ahead.
yeah, well, wait, answer.
Because I want to know if a woman could identify that the man he's weighing his ego, he's getting angry for simple little things. I believe she
How
can
much
be
time
able
now,
to
remember?
tell this man have some kind of narcissistic trait or ways in him.
But remember the analogy was, you spend a few hours, so in
A
the
few hours.
So in
All
the few
right.
hours you get...
Within a few hours, we sit down, we having dinner, right? And the man say, yes, I'll order for her.
Ooh!
Is not that a red flag? Because why do you think you could order for me?
So
you know,
have you ever
quote
been-
unquote,
have
meet
you-
me
have
in
you
a
ever
little bit.
been in a situation where if you could show me a real situation like that, because I think that is just a hyperbole. I think, and it's a wild one. I've never seen or I've never experienced that. So you're asking me to fathom something that is foreign to my cerebral cortex. I've never seen a man go out and say, I will order for her. You see anything on movies. If somebody could call me...
What are those guys movies from? Not reality.
No, wait.
This is reality TV,
if
okay?
somebody could
And
call
where
me-
they get TV from, these things do happen.
Well-
Because you actually would see it. If you want, Google it and you would find the statistic with it. There are men who will go out and they will think after talking, because obviously you will be talking to the person a few days or however long before you're not just going to meet the person. And they're going to think, oh, I know this person oh so well. Or, let me just say you go for drinks, right? And because within conversation before, it would have been, yeah, I like amaretto sour, you know, I like a little daiquiri or whatever it is. And we go out, and he's like, oh yeah, let me get a Jack Daniel on the rocks, and the lady will take amaretto sour. I tell you, I feeling for amaretto sour that night. Just because I say, oh, I like it. That
Well, so you cannot take that as the man trying to be perceptive.
And then if the woman intervene, and she's like, no, I don't want that, and he flare up. All of this is narcissistic ways that he is showing within a few
But
hours.
you're creating some scenarios that's so far-fetched.
It doesn't matter.
yeah, but
It doesn't matter
if you're
because
basing on-
it could still happen, one, and two, you ask, can it be shown within a few hours? It can be shown within a few hours.
All right, okay.
It's so, people who are now meeting party
Right.
and go mad.
So here how simple it is now. We can just change that scenario from meeting in person to talking to somebody online.
Well, all right.
Right? So say you in your... Because you have different ways to meet.
Right.
So we just talk about the in-person meeting. So say you online doing your thing and somebody hit them, hi, how you going? You know,
Right.
check on your DM, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
Do you think that whatever interaction you all have there at that point in time is sufficient for you to say, well, that person's not a narcissist?
Yeah, sometimes the responses.
All right, so the thing about it is...
It depends,
all right, so do you think that that is a true reflection of people, or is just the fact that social media gives them that forum to be like more don't care, more rude, more
Yes, it could be that too. But if you look at it with a little magnifying glass, and you actually get in, and this is knowing somebody or talking to somebody over a period of time, as you said before.
I talk about no meeting. Right. So what I'm trying to figure out is narcissism something that we can confuse, or is it something that once it bears its ugly head, that dies where it is? So like if I meet you today and I say, which is narcissist, but because of the time we spend together, if that is enough time to class somebody as a narcissist, or if you have to spend and make a decision, the narcissist,
you don't need to spend no long period of time with the person, right? To actually be like, okay, well, yeah, he kind of is showing some narcissistic ways. It could be within the week, it could be within the month, it could be within however long you think, right? But I want to hear from the audience. I want you all to call in,
please,
and send in your voice notes so that we could hear your opinion, because Phil here trying to tell me that he's not narcissist. So call in, and we will get to the messages right after this break, guys.
You're viewing Real TV. Thanks for choosing us.
Every word, every line, every paragraph depicts a real moment in someone's life. A father, a sister, a mother, a brother. We at Newsday are dedicated to you, the people, and through independent, unwavering journalism, strive to always bring your stories to life. Because your stories are more than just words. Newsday, independent and credible.
Hi, I'm Zalisa Budu Singh Rupani, and I'm inviting you to join me for Conversations with Zalisa right here on Real TV. It's not just another talk show, it's a space for real stories, real insight, and real impact. We cover it all: health, law, parenting, relationships, drug and substance abuse, mental health, social issues, and so much more, with expert guests who help bring clarity to life's most important questions. So whether you're looking to be informed, empowered, or simply inspired, this show is for you. Weekdays at 10 a.m. with repeats on Real TV. You're viewing Real TV. Thanks for choosing us.
Every everything I thought I wanted, everything that left me haunted. I'm caught between the dream and what I see, the feel.
Wow. Wow. Hi. Good evening. We are back. Oh my gosh.
Y'all, we are getting to the chat so that we can read out some for you guys. Please call in. The number is 744-7325. Send in your WhatsApp and a voice note.
Any voice note?
Oh, we have one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, I didn't find ordering anything for my woman or my significant other problem. No, actually, I can't do it till I'm told. How that being a narcissist? Make it make sense, but
Voice note is giving a little issue to come through. When the director sorts it out, we'll get back to that. So chat, wow, you all are really busy today.
Yeah, really, really, really busy.
So
wait, I saw Walker. She said in the chat she had a question. I'm not sure if she got to ask the question because I'm still scrolling. But go ahead and type the question, or you can call in or send the voice note so that we could hear your question, Walker.
All right, so I want to say good afternoon to Michael, Patrina, Shatifa, Sinead, Echoes of Horrors, and everyone else join just school. You have a caller? Good afternoon, caller. Good afternoon, caller.
Hello?
We're not hearing.
Caller, good afternoon.
Hello, Mr.
Good
Bill.
evening, caller.
Hello.
We lost that call.
Oh, man.
Yeah. I wonder if that was Miami.
Miami. I think Echoes of Horrors is Miami, right?
so?
Yes, because I think that's what I saw the last time.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm reading in the chat here, he's telling you stop interrupting me. He said Miss Ashley is the controller in the relationship. And well, I will not have you,
Well,
but we would leave it as that.
I like how he puts stuff both for you and for me. Yes. I like that.
He did.
So, here's what we need to do. We need to agree to disagree. But at the end of the day,
Oh, Patrina had a point here.
let me see.
She was saying some men don't date anymore, so how would you know? That's
Actually,
very
I heard,
that is very true.
on my way to work today, I actually heard that discussion about the fact that most people, because social media affords people the facility of getting to know so much about somebody, they just bypass the whole dating process. And it's like, if you like me and I like you, well, let's try something. But the traditional, act of dating where you get to know somebody and you're going,
It's gone.
no.
It's
and
gone.
hence the reason why I am not convinced that the personality traits that are displayed online in the first set of interaction with somebody, especially if you ain't really get to know that person and haven't developed any sort of attachment to them,
Right.
it's so easy to display narcissism that isn't really the disorder. It's
I
just
agree with you
traits.
online. Like online, yes, but if I'm dealing with somebody face to face, I think you could tell just a bit. You would be able to decipher between the two. You may have to obviously go in depth to find out. Okay, well, yes or no, but
Let me call it red flags. Let me say it's a case where the person may be showing red flags that may be real or not real.
Okay.
Because in that, as I say, sometimes a dude go out and he fronting and saying, I'm gonna get to know him. The first time I meet you, what was that about?
that was his narcissistic way of showing up. What you mean?
All right, okay.
And the thing is, because sometimes you get so infatuated with the whole love bombing that these men push off, is that it's like, sorry. sorry. The way these men come now and the way women are these days, because the dating pool is pure garbage at times, is like,
Wow.
it is. Compared to before, it is. And you just said that when coming to the dating. So it
Guys,
is,
just
right?
make note.
We
Just
could-
make note. You call it.
No, I'm calling the dating pool garbage. Okay? Which
who would
includes
date-
both men and women.
Okay. Just make
Right?
it so.
So men will come love bombing, and then women, on the other hand, they so want that they would bypass everything that they are seeing. So even if he comes and he say, oh, well, yeah, I would order. Let's just use that example. She'd be like, ooh, he's so, what's the word?
Considerate.
Considerate.
Yeah, he's so thoughtful.
Exactly, right? Where it could be, but if it's not, and you have to continuously now see different
Feel your way
things,
through it.
feel your way through to see what it is. Maybe he did. Let me just see. Okay, he did that once. Let it slide. And now it's like, what? I don't have a mouth for myself. Like, why can't I? You understand? So it goes to show that yes, you can decipher if you don't let your love,
Your emotions.
your
get in the way.
emotions get the better half of you.
Okay, so
right?
I have a scenario.
I'm seeing in the chat that they say they can't hear us. on YouTube. Not sure what is happening, right? And the phone lines kind of giving a little trouble, guys. Just give us a few minutes or seconds to sort that out.
So you all not hearing us on YouTube?
No, they said they're hardly hearing. Patrina just said we can't hear that.
Right. You all hearing now? Just indicate in the chat if you all hearing us better, please.
Please.
We want to make sure.
All right, she said she's hearing on YouTube. Somebody said the volume is a bit low.
Okay. But you're hearing us better, Katrina?
Miami in the house. Oh, they're begging up Miami, so I don't understand this.
Miami is
I need Miami to call. Miami like to, yeah. Miami like to jangle me. I don't understand.
But, all right, so I have a scenario. And
right.
again, remember one of the topics today is how social media plays a role in this. Right? It is a recognizable fact these days on social media that women have become a little more forward, a little more aggressive, a little more direct, a little more soliciting, a little more to the point where it's almost like, and the other thing is, you can't tell who is real from who is not. And the platform is being used to basically, I just call it a hot dating site. Okay. And women will tell you, if you're not interested, get out the DM. They want a friend.
I agree. Because we're in there.
But it's social media. I have done events in the past.
All our friends.
Wait. I have done events in the past, promotional events, where all the suppliers, all the contributors to the event, I located on social media. This is like 10, 15 years ago.
This is business-wise. This is not dating.
No.
Okay, cool.
Right? Where people were who they said they were. And if somebody contacted them, they could have a certain amount of trust. Now, that is a thing of the past. It's very, and they have gotten so skilled that they don't even know if it's a woman you're talking to. They have
Sometimes you don't even know if it's a man you're talking to. These men is crazy, men. These men will stalk you on the outside and come in your chat and pretend like they know me down and know you.
Well, to each his own.
See what I mean?
To each his own. I have never done that. All I am saying is what I've been subject to.
Right.
Because I do a lot of advertising and whatnot on social media, food business, whatever you pass.
Right.
You put your number and stuff out. I get up in the morning with 100 new friends and 100 new this. And if you have 2 real, genuine people
out of all of that, yes. you're lucky.
And another occurrence that I had to deal with is people will message you and talk to you normal and ask you things about your business and to give you a sense of security. And
right.
Say, all right. And about 2 chats down the road, can you send me a gift card?
Yeah.
No, I don't. It's like, so my thing is on the other side of that line. You can't tell if it's a man or woman, as I said.
Right.
It could be somebody, some youth man sitting in Nigeria.
Yeah, and coming at you.
But they still use the image of women to pursue this because it is effective. When especially if they see the page looking a little real and some pictures with them and thing and a dog and a thing and say, well, that's just supposed to be. No, all that is just a really good staged performance to lure people.
I could say like that catfish thing, It's true. It's very true.
Wow.
Because
Let's try a call.
All right, no problem.
Let's see if the call's coming through now.
Good afternoon, caller.
Good evening, caller.
Good evening, caller.
My woman or my significant other problem. No, actually, I can't agree with you there.
Say that over. We didn't hear the first part.
I mean fine ordering anything for my woman or my significant other problem. No, actually, I can't agree with you.
That's your significant other after the first date?
How that being a narcissist?
Caller, Hold
Make it make sense, man.
on. Make that make sense. So you ask this girl out you ask this girl to be your significant other on the first date.
It has happened in the
I
past.
am running.
It has happened in the
Because
past.
that alone.
I have seen it happen.
That alone.
So the first thing we have to clarify is there's nothing new under the sun.
True.
Everything that you could fathom has most likely occurred.
Right.
We may not have personal experiences, but let me just assume that there's nothing new.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Nice voice,
Okay.
Oh, let's hear the voice note.
Voice note.
I don't know. My 2 cents or my take on it is this generation and the life that we grew up to long time where love and everything actually existed, I should dying out. I shouldn't say that word, but yeah, it's dying out. And with each generation go by, it just gets less and less and less. So there's no role models, there's nothing to look at, there's nothing. And, it's not people to look at that will show you the ways. And unless people want to take up a book and learn what they're supposed to do, they don't do that because, like I said, social media. And every new update, social media gets worse and technology-wise, yeah. But in reality, it gets worse and worse because it takes away from you to nature, to have pen and paper, and to me that's a big difference. Yeah, so everything is the result of social media, yeah. You see the future, where that's going? Mm-hmm. It's on movies all over the place, there's no secret. But all that aside, sex, really easy to get. Sex is really easy to get. You could go down even on a bar apparently, and somebody grinding in a lingerie all over the ground, and it's disgusting to look at because there are people who just be like, wait, boy, that is where women come to, no wonder we have no respect coming our way. So when somebody come and they do say, well, yes is yes and no is no, it's because them learn for their own interpretation. God knows who they get that from, I don't know, not me. But yes, maybe a woman had her own language and yada, which is true. Some women, they say this and they mean that. But what about the women who talk and they say what they mean and they get another one to interpret them and feel it's everybody else and be like, you know what? She said this, she's looking like this, so that means this. And they completely avoid the point. And then we have a problem with that. People like me, I have a problem with that. And I reach a point where I don't like people now because they just, ugh. So it's easy to find, love is easy to get. Love is easy to find because they just don't know. Kids making kids, generation getting weaker, everybody rushing to live life and nobody want to grow themselves or something. So that's my take on it. Society is what it is, yes. That's why we're having all these problems. And yeah.
Well, there's a lot to unpack, but Katrina,
It is.
thank you very much. But with respect to, so you want to...
Go ahead.
So,
Because I agree with most of what she's saying. So go ahead.
yeah, with respect to the social media's role in the whole thing, right? What I will say is, people were social long before social media, right? Mm-hmm. And people had a style of interaction, a way, because it was often in a man's best interest to create a good impression, especially when you meet. If you go out, so like you go to a house party a long time, and you meet a nice girl and she give you your number, her number.
We have a call.
Oh,
All right,
next
go
one.
ahead, no problem. Caller, good afternoon.
Hey.
Good evening.
Good evening, Mr. Ash. Good evening, Miss Ash.
Miami
Good
in the
evening,
house.
Miami.
What's up, guys? Yeah, with that voice, notice chivalry is dead. From this generation and from the past generation, and you're correct, social media. But Miss Ash, remember last week I gave you a scenario.
You just
A
comment
guy,
to me.
you know, 6'2" and working for over 200K and have his own house and land and everything, right? Now I do a little research. Like 4% of the men in America. So all I can say is good luck. Good luck.
I still will
You
take
are my
chance.
ally.
Okay?
You are my ally.
Because that makes sense, right? Rather than getting myself in a relationship with a narcissistic guy, Okay? I prefer either take my chance, stay alone, than end up with somebody who's going to make my life a complete hell. Like, come on.
Well,
No, but sorry, Mr. Phil, you go ahead.
no. Your contribution is more. Right now, you on a roll. You go. You take the mic.
All right, so Miss Ash, you see, I noticed something about you. You are a controller in a relationship. You know why? You never had an alpha male in your life.
A Sigma male.
Miami,
Yeah,
that is
she
all
never-
I
she-
have had, okay? But I cannot allow these alpha men to be intimidated by me having an opinion. Come on. If
No, but
I
an
have
alpha
an
male,
opinion
no
and
worry.
it is stronger than their own, right? Why are they leaving? They are the guys, they are the men in the relationship. I'm not a controller, but I do have an opinion.
You believe that?
Yeah, man, you know,
Miami, you believe that? Honestly, you believe that? Chet, I mean,
nobody see a woman. Sometimes a woman opinion it makes sense like 5% of the time
Exactly.
because because the reason why I would say that for because sometimes women overthink situation, and that is why a man will always be able. A woman will always appreciate a man who could take control and solve problems instead of creating problems.
Miami, I can
And
interject
that
a
is
little bit, please.
Sure.
Usually the same men compartmentalize their thoughts into boxes. So we could think about one thing in isolation. When a woman has a thought, it's usually connected to the last thought, the thought before that. So they think in series circuit, like everything is connected. So if you
Everything
start
is
to
connected,
argue with a
yes.
woman about one thing, that argument could reach things that have nothing to do with the current argument, but in her mind, it's connected, even if it happened 2 years ago, 5 years ago, 10 years. If she thinks it's relevant to her winning this particular argument, it's going to be a part of the conversation. And you might be like,
Exactly.
where did that come from?
And you are very correct.
Yeah.
And they will win the argument. And when they bring it up, they will prove to you again that it did the same crap 2 years ago and the woman let it slide, right? But just because she decide, you know what, I'm not going to take this no more, she will bring it up and she will let you know you're doing rubbish.
All right.
So Miss Ash, we could say at the end of the day, women say they forgive you, but they don't really forgive you. They just say it.
You're very right.
Right.
You're very right. And they will bring it up again
So
if
isn't
they
that
do not see
narcissistic?
a change happening.
Yes, Mr. Phil is narcissistic. Yes, and Miss Ash,
Yes,
Miss
my
Ash,
dear.
let me tell you, you're speaking about the dates, right?
Uh-huh.
A woman like a man who is confident, a woman like a man who is self-driven, a woman like a man who knows where he's going.
Right.
So there's a very thin line to being a narcissist and being focused.
I agree. I totally agree. There's a very fine line, but you will be able to tell.
That is what you think,
Yeah,
and that's the point
No,
I was
you will-
originally
you
making
will be
with my
able
first
to
question.
tell.
No, you cannot,
I
because
believe you will
the
be able to
description
tell.
says it has to be observed over a lengthy period of time to be
Or over
diagnosed.
2 or 3 interactions.
Wow.
Because
Miami-
again, within this thing that we just make here, right? They
You
go
think
out
you
on
can
a
win?
date X, Y, and Z, right? And all right, we'll be like, okay, cool. I leave you like order or whatnot, or I pull you up on it immediately because why let that slide, right? Don't make an order for me. Why would you do that? Why would you think that is okay to even do that in the first place, right? Because you want to be man and you want to show your dominance or whatever. When it is, I tell you, oh, X, Y, and Z don't want to make my order, and then boom, you upset. Like if I should allow you to do such. I think that's a way of being controlling because I don't understand.
But Miss Ash, you have one thing that a few women have in this world here. You have beauty with a distinction.
Look,
Miami,
Miami,
Miami, you get questioned by Miami, man. All we missing now is injustice.
Well, all right, guys, I will call back again in
Yeah,
next
but
half an
Free
hour.
up the line. Let some ladies call in at least now.
always
Let
enjoy
them
your
give
call,
us
man.
their opinion.
We have a voice note.
Oh, we have a voice note. Okay.
Go ahead.
I don't agree with Miami, do you? Miss Ash, she get a good man yet in she life. That's why she does again also. She get a good man in she life. If I go out on a date, I can order something for my somebody who I pursue, and that will be real.
Yeah,
Let us be real.
Don't do that.
No, but Ash, Miss Ash.
Would you do it?
No, all right.
No,
So,
would you do it?
no, but
No,
but,
right,
But,
period.
no,
He
wait,
as a man
no,
will not do
no,
it.
wait.
Uh-huh.
All right. So, in the past, like if we go out, I will ask you. You know, would you like me to order something for you? Especially if I wanted to try something. Or you could say yes or no. But once it,
This is the first date or the second date?
No, I will ask you. Like if I go to
Is
the
this
bar,
the first date?
it doesn't matter.
It matters because you asked for the first time.
Yes, but-
well, first interaction.
But it's so I might ask you. I'll go to the bar. Anything you want in particular, or you want to get something for you?
Right.
And you drinking spirits or drinking?
Also, you would pay them that courtesy.
Sorry.
You
Yes,
would
sorry.
pay them that courtesy
Yes,
of basket.
but I have seen already where there has been situations where somebody go and they say, well, I got this for you. Right? And you was like, wow, we don't appreciate it.
Right.
No.
That's them being thoughtful.
Right,
Okay,
yeah.
cool,
So,
no
but
problem.
if it becomes a case where you are constantly trying to tell you what she should have,
Right.
that's a problem.
That's
But
a big problem.
I take okay.
Next voice note.
I understand both of you, Ash and Nicola. The man living a movie life. He probably get you in the first time. I want to, secure it one time. Leave the man alone, please.
Oh my God.
No.
That was interesting. So we want to remind you all that the number is up on the screen. You can send in those voice notes, call in, or just keep us active in the chat.
Ooh, we see UK locked in. Boop, boop, boop.
Well,
Thank you, guys.
Good evening, UK. Well, it's night. We headed to night now.
Yes.
All right, so it's all good. Let me see if I see anything new.
It's good night for UK in truth.
Yeah,
they
they
are a
stay 4
few
hours.
hours ahead of us. Stay locked in. We appreciate that. Send in your voice notes.
So
call
we
in.
can move on from that question, could we?
Sure, you already said you wouldn't do that to show up your narcissistic ways. So yeah, go ahead.
No. All right, okay. Look.
Go right ahead. Mhm.
You keep me stuck here. So, just question number 2. Just question number 2.
That's all right.
Half an
Go
hour
ahead.
more question.
Shoot. I read
Have
some
you
of these
ever
comments.
been in a relationship with a narcissist? Have you ever been in a narcissistic relationship? Any which way you want to phrase it. Have you ever been in a narcissistic relationship or in a relationship with a narcissist?
Have you ever been in a relationship with a narcissist or?
Or in a narcissist, well, a relationship now, there's not much variance between the two. I just phrase them differently. So some people may identify the person, I want to focus the person, or say the whole, that is primarily why they call the relationship toxic.
Okay.
You understand?
Right.
So
Right.
it could say toxic / narcissistic relationship, or in a relationship with a narcissist, that means the relationship toxic. Right?
Okay.
So that is the question that
I need the callers to call in and send in the voice note or comment in the chat under the YouTube live, because all you heard me just now, I say I just pinpoint these narcissists and them up front, which means I will not get myself in a relationship with them because I just ship them out quick.
But how do you, that's what I want to know.
Oh, we have a voice note.
Let the voice notes keep coming.
Furthermore, I find Ashley this girl like a narcissist. You see, Ashley, she's this girl like one narcissist, or let's should get an ex-host.
That is avocado. That is avocado man. Avocado
It
man.
had to be avocado man because avocado man on my case since last
Avocado
week.
man,
I don't know.
bad, boy.
He want hot meal. He want all
You
kind
want
of
that
things.
fella out to go with the
Out to
avocado.
go with the avocado.
Voice note.
Okay, go ahead.
Voice note.
Yeah, I say I have a big old booty at the end, but everyone have a choice at the end of the day. So everyone is not affected by it the same way. It only comes to you as a human being, as a person, how you choose to live your life.
Okay.
Yeah, I totally agree. And the thing about it is that in our pursuit to live one type of life, we are forced to interact with people on different levels. And sometimes it's not only the decisions that we make, but the people we get in contact with and the roles that they play in our lives. That's why we're having these conversations, because we want to build awareness, not just for fun and games, but because it's real life situations and the reality of it. In this particular situation, everybody has to deal with a narcissist at some point in time.
At some point,
everybody has to figure out if they are the ones causing the problem. So it's not just to shine light on the person, but help us to shine a light on ourselves, because there are questions we can ask ourselves.
I think we have another voice note. Let's take the voice note right before we take a quick break.
Good night, everyone. So if this guy asks me out on a date, and when I arrive at the date, he says that I took the liberty to order a meal for you, etc., I wouldn't see that as dominating or, narcissistic, according to Ashley, or, he trying to control me. I would see it as, damn, this guy actually took the initiative, and, he's showing effort. Let me see what he orders. When the food comes, I'm not satisfied or I don't like what he ordered, I'll tell him, hi, okay, so you could have ordered this or you could have ordered that, this is not really to my liking, I don't really eat this, whatever. And, we would start teaching each other from there, because as you said, you're dating for future. You're not dating because it's a one-night stand or whatever. It's a date because he is seeking a wife, I am seeking a husband. Like we said, that is a serious date this guy is on, right? He's not playing games, he's not on rubbish. We would start to teach each other from there. I would teach him from there, this is not what I like, and so forth, and we would just learn each other. I don't see it as him being, a dominant, narcissistic guy, the average guy that is in this country. No, it's effort. It's effort, and we will see how it goes after.
Take a break.
We will come back and address that as soon as these breaks.
You're viewing Real TV. Thanks for choosing us.
Planning a concert, conference, wedding, or cultural celebration? Let Real TV broadcast your event to the world. From live streaming and on-air coverage to global reach across TV and online platforms, we make sure your big moments are seen and heard everywhere. We offer professional production, worldwide exposure, and an unforgettable impact. Don't just host your event. Let us share it with the world. Contact Real TV today, where your story becomes everyone's experience.
Call us today at 2926470 or WhatsApp us at 3847142. You can also send an email to realtv.corporate@gmail.com.
Hello, I am Astrid Morillo, Mrs. Congeniality, a bilingual Venezuelan living in Trinidad. I invite you to join me for an exciting new program, La Voz Latina, where we will highlight the achievements, challenges, businesses, and culture of the Latin community in Trinidad and Tobago, including the food, music, talents, immigration experiences, and more. Join me every Saturday and Sunday from 6 to 7 p.m. for conversations that celebrate our voices, our stories, and our community. Coming soon to Real TV.
In times of loss, distance should never keep us apart. With Real TV, your loved one's farewell can be shared live, allowing family and friends across the world to be present no matter where they are. Professional, respectful, and dignified coverage, because every goodbye deserves to be remembered. Real TV, bringing hearts together when it matters most.
Call us today at 2926470 or WhatsApp us at 3847142. You can also send an email to realtv.corporate@gmail.com.
You're viewing Real TV. Thanks for choosing us.
Every evening I thought I wanted. Every evening it left me haunted. I'm caught between the dream and what I see. Love feels so sweet. Reality's on me. Hearts collide and the truth unfolds in the space between our stories told. Love as
Welcome back. Good evening.
Good evening.
Good night. Good night is when
Good
you're going
night.
home.
Good night is when you're going home. But good night to the UK guy or girl, I don't know which one. Big up you all. Keep calling in. WhatsApp. Send your voice notes. Send your comments. It is.
You think we need to listen? You think we need to listen to that last?
The voice notes again? Just the beginning of it.
Yeah,
because I
director.
wasn't sure if she said the guy was paying her the courtesy of asking to order for her.
He's paying her courtesy of ordering for her. Just to clarify that, director, can you play the last voice note? Just the beginning again first, please.
Arrive at the date. He says that I took the liberty to order a meal for you, etc. I wouldn't see that as dominating or, narcissistic according to Ashley. Or, he trying to control me. I would see it as, damn, this guy actually took the initiative and, he's showing effort. Let me see what he orders.
That's enough. So I will call her a traditional-minded woman. She still has a lot of the old expectations and old values.
Right.
Right? Now the problem is, or what I see as one of the problems, a lot of young women discard that. Them values don't exist. I am an individual and a right thing though. So they see everything from a confrontational perspective. So if a guy is trying to be genuine, because of things that I in the last episode where I said people use the word toxic too loosely, they use the term narcissist.
Right.
Too loosely.
I agree with that. They do sometimes.
And everything now could be categorized. And the thing about it is that most of the times when you meet somebody the first time, you seldom see the true good or bad.
For the first time?
Yes. People are so that's what I'm saying. Is it safe in an environment where either online or in person you meet somebody and could you say, well, from that person, I stay from them? Because the truth of the matter is, people have met me, people have met you and had the wrong take on you. I sure that happened already.
No.
Just because you don't want to agree. She just don't
No,
want to.
I am just saying. Okay, you remember last week you said man does lie?
Woman does lie too?
No. Man does lie to get the woman. You remember that?
No. Oh gosh, no. You just phrase things badly. That is not what I said. I said a man can play a role. It's not necessarily lying.
Same difference.
No. You gotta go
Let's
ahead.
play the voice note.
I still a narcissist because they tell me I'm a narcissist, but they make a whole child for me, and they ain't too long tell me they love me, so I take in that narcissist when it is the right thing as a right thinking gentleman with these young ladies nowadays. He don't want to go in and eat something basic, a fried chicken and fries or something. So he might take the initiative and order something classy that she probably wouldn't have ordered.
That make a lot of sense.
It does, but this again have to lead up to conversations. If I'm having a conversation with you before, because obviously I am not just going to go out with you just random, I meet you today, we go out tomorrow. We obviously...
You ain't get mad about it?
Yeah, no. We are not going to do that, right? And if you are doing that, by all means, kudos to you and whatever you pick up or catch. But
so, ladies, here I want you all to respond to either via short voice notes or any chat. would you be offended if you were going on a date and the guy took the initiative to order for both of you? So by the time you reach, you don't have to wait. You might have a glass of wine.
With prior conversations.
No, it
Yeah.
have no wait.
It had no prior conversation.
No,
it had no prior conversation, but you just go on and order shellfish for me. Make it make sense. Because if I talking to you from before, you would know that I am allergic to shellfish.
Alright,
so don't come and take the initiative or be thoughtful to say, oh, well, I ordered this for you. We did have a conversation,
I could
didn't
swing
we?
that real easy.
Well, swing it, because I don't understand.
So, I order shellfish for you, and I order steak for me. I do eat shellfish. Here, baby, look my steak.
I don't want steak, I don't eat meat, period.
Yeah, look 20 years, go buy some doubles.
No problem, I will go for my doubles. I will go quick for my doubles. Right?
So, wait.
No, again. Prior conversations would lead up to a man being able to do
it
such.
It didn't have no prior
but
conversation.
if it don't have that, do not take no initiative to talk about you're going to order this, because you will waste your money and you will waste your time.
No, I waste my time because I'm not to bring you a date again. Yeah.
And I ain't coming on no date again.
When you going to your phone?
Because I need to see that menu.
Block and delete.
You blocking and deleting, I get him and walk out before. I get him. By the time I see that play, I'm like, did I tell you to order?
No longer a candidate.
Why would you do that? You don't even know what I like from what I don't like. You just decide, okay, yeah, let me say. Don't do that. So have a conversation before. It is dead, which it shouldn't be, but it is. It is. No, right? And it really, really shouldn't be. But again, if I have in a conversation with somebody before and we're talking about our likes and our dislikes, I will accept the initiation that you do. But you are telling me no prior conversation and you just poops out of the blue decide to order. Don't do that.
All right. So say
it's giving widow.
No. Say also, say we go by a place like sells 3 main things on the menu. You can get fish, chicken, right? You know, we are saying. I try to work with you here.
All right, work.
And all right, because so it's one of those dates where you're independent. You come, so when you're ready to leave, you're independent and nobody to bring you a carry back.
I drive in my own car.
Yeah, you insure.
But me don't know you're a stranger.
Go ahead. Narcissistic self.
Go ahead.
So you decide, right, I pull up. And when you pull up, the guy said, well, you know, it had 3 things in it. I order all 3.
Well, all right, say less. I can get to choose now. Now you're talking. Now he's making sense.
Oh,
right?
Gosh.
That is an initiative. Now, don't take me to no big expert. You're sure, right? Don't take me to no big... We have a voice note.
In these times, it will have prior conversation unless it's a blind date.
And we ain't doing blind dates.
No, wait.
Cool, making a real sense. If the person already know you from by small talk, they start paying attention, whatever the case may be, they already know what you would like and this or that, whatever. That's no problem. But if you don't know me and you don't ask and you don't think you just order something, like you put something on my plate just so for me to eat, that is the problem there. But other than that, that's cool, that's real nice, that is thoughtful of you. You know things I like, so you know you put a meal together. I find that's awesome.
Any more voice notes? All right, so my thing is, different scenario.
All right, bring your scenario on.
Relinement.
To mask your narcissistic ways.
No, this is a scenario.
Relinement, go ahead.
And we didn't go to dinner. We hanging out.
Right, we chilling. Right.
And I say, well...
I now meet you. This is me now meeting you?
Well, we going out, but we linemen. We say we first line or second line, but we linemen. We not know...
But we had conversations before?
Right. But yes, we had conversation.
All right.
But this is not doing conversation. How's the bill? We linemen. I said, boy, I drink 3 beers. I go order some wings, yes. And I said to you, you want anything? I said, no, you should feel it. And I go and order my wings, right? When I come back,
I eat half your wings?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I eat half your wings. What's the problem there? You should have asked me as you sit down there.
But I ask you and you say no. You say no,
didn't I?
So I bring back my wings, right? And I say I cook my wing, 8 wings. I go eat 4 and carry 4.
You licorice. So you wouldn't even say to yourself, alright, I'll order the wings, even though you said no, when the wings reach, you could still be courteous and say, I know you say you didn't want anything, but you want these wings real lashy.
Alright, so I said that. And I said, no, my stomach can't feel it.
Right.
So I go and sauce down my thing. For my pepper and thing.
Right.
And I start a crunchy. When I start a crunchy,
right.
And I'm thinking, let me try one.
Right. You give me one. Right.
Oh, God, that makes this second boy.
Well, alright, time to order our next set.
Alright. So I can't take initiative when I go in to buy it, but you can take initiative to eat it.
Yeah.
Oh my word.
That is how
we
it
need to
works.
go to a break. We need
how it works.
Go to a break.
Take our voice note.
Or we need a voice note. We need something. We need something.
Disagree with that. I disagree because let me order my own thing. And like what Ash saying, it had to lead to conversations, you know. You had to be in communication with this person before you went on a date. So, I mean, it had to be conversation, no. And then two, I want to order my own thing. And then two, you could save money. Oh, you order and I don't want it. You could save that money.
Well, if you don't want that carry home, you feel what?
No, and this is the thing.
If you don't want it, I carry home.
Conversations work, right? It may not always go the way you want it to go, but dating or talking to a female, having a conversation would allow you to get to know a lot of different things.
I have learned that is not always true. You know why? Or it doesn't even always show all you want.
I don't know who you have been dating, but we are talking about a serious relationship. Not serious relationship, serious dating pool. Where I know I am in here to pursue something and you know you're not coming on no games. But if you coming on games, right? Because remember you're going and rent a car from the beginning to start to lie to me because you want to put on a good show. Come as you are. Let me know, hey, I'm a girl. I don't want to care. I go and rent a car.
My scenario
start
is different,
straight from the beginning and have conversations leading up to allow you, the individual, to go and sit down in a restaurant and wait and say, this young lady or this woman or whatever told me that she liked X, Y, and Z. Let me take the initiative. Let me make the effort to order a starter. Okay? Conversations, it works. You see, you're only shutting down.
No, I'm letting you talk. They say I don't be interrupting you when you're talking, so I'm listening and paying attention. But what I am saying, again, is yes, okay, I understand all that. So there is no time.
Exactly. Katrina say, educate yourself. Know what you want or need. Men and women, not boys and girls. Have conversations. Go ahead.
All right. And I am saying again, you just have a conversation with a woman. You just have a direct. The conversation was, I am going to get something to eat.
And I don't want anything at that moment.
Wait.
Whether it's 5 minutes ago, 2 minutes ago, I don't want it then.
All right.
But when I see it, I find it look good, I want it now.
Hey. So a man just has to respond to a woman's whims and fancy. Always make it, wait. So whether, all right, so I bring my wings, and it was the last portion of wings the place had. The kitchen closed. Go on home. You thought my wings. You going home. You going home, you know. You jump in your car and going home. And then I sit down there, Mr. Gentleman, with a hungry belly, no wings, and no woman.
And no woman will
Yeah, because you're going. It's not even to say, well,
the date done, or the hangout done.
Yeah, or food done, friend done.
And
food done, friend done. Oh my God.
I wouldn't say that, but at the same time.
No, you see.
At the same time, right? Yes, this woman does be indecisive. I am not going to dispute that because, ladies, It is true.
I hear a lady
At
tell me
some
yesterday, sorry,
time-
all I interrupted you. Yesterday,
Uh-huh.
a lady told me she don't understand how men just deal with ladies. And she's a lady.
I agree, right? But then it still goes vice versa because men are men. And when you really get to know a guy, do you really want to deal with him? Not necessarily, right? So, yes. Where you guys an update with now?
No, I listened. I'm paying attention.
That is your attention, sis? Why are they kill out here, yes? No.
I'm paying attention.
No.
So we have time for one more question. I feel we might.
Oh, I was reading what Patrina said.
Yeah, there's no call.
Oh, we have a call, yay.
Hello?
Good day. Hi, caller. How you going?
Yeah, good night again, Mr. Ash, and good night, Mr. Phil. Well, I agree with Ms. Ash on this one. You know, I will give the lady initiative to choose her own meal because I want to see what she's going to order. I want to know if she really come on a date with me or if I'm just a meal ticket.
Oh, God. I love how you swing it. Now, my boy, you're very, very good with the use of the English language, eh? I noted that. Because as much as Miss Ash think you agree with her, I know otherwise. But
no, I know otherwise too, and I totally agree. I totally agree with him. Because that way you would still be able to say, okay, yes, this woman is either, again, as you say, you are a food ticket because she probably playing it. She probably saying, I can get a free date out of this, why not? Right? I totally understand that. So he is playing the game and she's also playing the game as well to decipher, can this go further or can it not?
It wasn't you just now saying, but I had a serious date and there's a serious thing.
And that is how you would know if it's serious or not. Because if he don't take the initiative, if he takes the initiative, and say, okay, well, let me order her thing. She will sit down right there, eat the food and still dip. And he will not even know. And that goes back to your thing saying, oh, well, women does have the finesse, narcissistic ways, which is true. But again, the men still have to play a role in saying, okay, well, let me see. What's she gonna order? Let me see if she orders some lamb, some lobster. She ordered a whole entree, right?
I want to get a response.
All right.
Come on.
Yeah, guys. And so this is the thing, right? During the first date, you don't want me to take initiative to order, but when we do be in a relationship, then when your birthday come, anniversary come, I have to be very good in my choice. Who I'm gonna buy for you, guys?
Yeah, by that time, I would know.
That time is a learned skill.
Yeah. By that time,
Yeah, learn skill.
I have a scenario after you hang up. I have one more scenario.
All right. All right, guys. You be safe and we'll be talking on Thursday.
Me again, Miami.
All right, yeah.
Miami didn't really agree with you. She should. Yeah, all right. So, I have been invited to a place once that I've never gone to. First time I'm going.
Right.
Yeah, big shot. And me not even being able to speak the language in which the menu was written.
Right.
You know, somebody ordered something and it was totally new to me, but it was a nice experience. And this is a woman doing this, right?
Right.
She didn't ask me nothing.
Okay. How you felt?
It was fun.
Well, okay.
I mean,
of course it's going to be.
No, but I didn't.
You know why it's going to be fun and it feels nice because men love being nurtured. And women are the nurturing ones. And men love their belly. So anything a woman puts, unless he's allergic to it, God forbid, he would like it. He would appreciate it because that is within our nature. Go ahead.
Let me finish.
Finish.
So, I was like very appreciative. I thought to myself, she took away some of the embarrassment from me.
Not really
I was going to want to
menu,
so
enough, right? So she helped you out, right?
But I didn't think, because she being dominated by one thing. But the first thing that comes to this current generation of women in this current dating pool, he feels my boss hour. No, there is no positive thought in. He don't even entertain the positive side of the person. Oh gosh, you know, it's like one time you fly on defensive because you all have not been exposed to gentlemen, to chivalry, to I mean, you all talk about the desire for real man, but you already know a real man if you walk up there and squeeze on your nose. Because the first thing is to put all men in that category. You might meet a real big shot man who really know the game outside what you know. Take it to a country club. Try this, sweetie pie. You might be, what is it? You know, if you like it, you know.
Does that mean he's not a narcissist?
But that's
because he also know the game?
Yeah. So there is a line.
Yes, a very fine line.
Whether we could differentiate the line or not.
Right.
Between, as you were talking about, alpha males, sigma males. And now, remember, everybody has the ability to display what we did.
The people on YouTube say they can't hear us, not too sure what's happening.
Why?
What's happening there?
Director, they say they can't hear we was hearing them all the time.
Apparently, it's a bit too low, not too sure.
Are they hearing me?
If you're all hearing us, let us know.
Go ahead. All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you understand what I'm saying?
I do understand what you're saying.
You don't have to agree, but you understand.
I understand, but doesn't mean that I agree. So yeah.
I don't want you to agree.
All right, fine.
You understand? But once you understand,
I understand.
because we could agree to disagree.
Yeah, and we definitely disagree because.
But I seen people saying they agree. I seen.
No, I seen people saying they're agreeing with me.
Oh, okay.
As in Ash facts, right? Because what Phil talking here?
Nah. You all know that is. You see, if you all want to defend any position, you can take any experience, form an analogy or form a hyperbole, and justify. I could do the same thing, but what I'm doing with is real life experiences, not ones that I made up. And you have been liming already or hanging out and somebody. All right. So, you see doubles?
Yeah.
You have a special place you see doubles from?
Yeah.
Right. So if I bring doubles for you from any other place, would you eat it?
Not necessarily.
Okay. All right. I will eat it.
You will, well, yeah, I'd eat it because I don't want to eat it. I mean, I don't understand.
No, I mean, if somebody
because especially doubles is a tricky thing, okay? And we all know why doubles is a tricky thing. But, right? And you see, again, as you rightfully said, right? Wait. Okay, well, keep that moment sing. What happened to Nelson, boy? Nelson saying that all men are dogs mentality will keep the woman single. They won't see a genuine man when he's in front of them.
Ay. Nelos!
Get your eyes up and up. Okay?
Defend it! Defend it, Nelos!
Whereas he might be right a smidget, okay? He's still not completely right.
No, watch man. If it's
and
one
you
thing
don't want me
Ash,
to get in that
if it's one thing Ash is good at, is bobbing and weaving.
Of course.
She learned that from the best.
From the best.
Muhammad Ali was her teacher.
Fly like a
You
butterfly,
can't touch
sing like a bee.
But don't worry, I will keep it coming. I will keep it coming. I will keep
But
coming.
as I was saying, right? Like every time I go in and say some these comments rolling, you know, you're sending the voice notes, calling, and keep the comments coming.
We have 3 more minutes.
Yes, we do.
We have 3 more minutes.
Patrina is saying, but everyone isn't the same, Nelson. Pay attention to what you allow and who you allow in your life. But they don't. Oh, voice note. There we go.
Because everybody's situation is
A little more volume, please.
own way. Then if men need nurturing, then you know how women just have, and I hate this term because I don't agree with it at all, but it's class for that, so that's what people understand. You like to say women have daddy issues. You understand? Well, men have mommy issues, so you want nurturing, go by your mother. I am looking to be a wife, not your mother. And if I have to step up and be a mother role, then I'll talk down on you, and that is not nice. I should talk to you. I should talk with you, not talk down on you. So what am I to say? Am I wrong? Am I biased? Yes, Ash, get into it. Tell pat down. Get into your points because we're interested and I'll leave Ash just.
Watch, but this was.
Ladies, I love you all. I love you all. I love you all.
Guys, I love you all too.
Don't know they're not defending.
Yes, they are.
Slightly, they're still on my side when you.
You are being deceived.
Miami say before we go, women always think the one right outside, so they keep their options open. Men does do the same thing.
Now, all right. So that is not true, but because we don't have
much time. What?
I want you all. We still have questions for this week that we didn't ask.
And we will continue it on Thursday.
Yes.
So
But
we need you all to
we
tune
will
in.
dive into the effect that social media plays in this whole dilemma, and how far is it going to go, or how far could it go?
It could go very, very far.
You understand?
But what I want you all to do is send us your opinions on our social media platforms so that we can get it, so that we could read it on Thursday, so that we could actually answer some of your questions. Right? Go ahead, Phil.
No, well, again, it's time to go.
Yes, it is.
So we're allowed to say it was an awesome show. Thanks everyone in the chat for interacting. You all are an awesome bunch. I love the comments. I love the comments. I love how you all just
Yes, Walker, Team Ash. I need you all to comment and hashtag that too, because they don't understand. This is a community, okay?
And we are going to keep growing it.
And
remember, you can check us out here again on Thursday, 6 to 7:30. Right now we have the Future of Talk with Heavy NTC coming up. Stay locked. Until next time. Good night. Enjoy your rest of the day.
Bye.
The views and opinions expressed in the preceding program were solely those of the individuals involved and do not necessarily reflect the views of Real TV, its affiliates, or sponsors.
Every everything I thought I wanted, everything that left me haunted. I'm caught between the dream and what I see. Love feels so sweet, reality's on me. Hearts collide and the truth unfolds in the space between our stories told.